We're joined on Trump's player by, I was going to call you the forgotten man, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to say the injured Andy Wright. Andy, you just seemed to get in the team, and then how did you get the injury? What's it entailed, and how come you're still not fit?
I did it in last Christmas. I tore my groin, 10cm tear, and I've repeated the same injury this year. It's something that I had pretty much all of last year, but was getting through it, was dealing with it, and then this time I've done it. It seems to have aggravated it worse than it's been. It's something I'm struggling to get my head around. To be honest, I'm really struggling with it. It's testing me mentally and that, but I'm trying to stay fit and trying to stay strong and healthy. But every time I seem to take a step forward, I seem to take two backwards, unfortunately.
The frustration is evident in when you're talking to us, and obviously we see, obviously we're doing our bit on match days, and we see you sort of pootling round, and you do look fed up, and it's got to be the hardest being a footballer being injured, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. It's the first time I've ever really had to deal with something like this, and I'll be 30 in January. I'll be 30 in a few days. So, I've done well so far to not have to deal with this sort of thing, but it's the first time. And it's very, very frustrating. Yeah. It's really, really difficult.
So what's the prognosis and what do you do from there?
No one's really been able to put a finger on exactly what it is. I've heard different opinions from different people. I'm going to see a specialist on Wednesday. I'm hoping and wishing a little bit that I get a kind of an answer from going to see him and see what he has to say. If I don't get any real proper decision on what it is on Wednesday, then it's going to have to get to the point where I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and kind of get on with it. But I worry that when I do that, it's just going to cause a lot further damage.
I suppose, and this comes really strangely from interviewing a lot of, I have to say, injured players over the years. It is a mental battle that you face, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And I feel kind of mentally a strong person, but like I said, it's the first time I've ever had to deal with this, and it is testing. But I've got to stay positive. You have good days and bad days. Some days like I said, you take a few steps forward and you think, okay, I'm making progress here, and then suddenly you get hit in one day where you go out and you try and do a little bit, and it sets you back a little bit. But you got to start. I've got to try and keep a smile on my face. I'm still in the building. It's hard to feel a part of it at times. Yeah. When sometimes it feels like you're on the outside looking in, but I'm still here. I'm still encouraging the lads to come and obviously I'm here game day every time, and love watching the Shrimps play and the Shrimps win.
So really looking at it, we're looking at for your sake, to get a definitive answer, and then you know exactly what you're doing, and then you know how to treat it. Really.
Yeah, exactly. Wednesday I'm going to see a specialist. Hopefully I'll come out of that in a positive mood and moving forward and know where I'm going.
Well, I sincerely hope so, because obviously, looking back to like games like Cambridge away, where you played your part in midfield in that victory that day, where it was very much a backs against the wall, but and we were in the commentary saying, all right, he's back to his best and blah blah blah, and here we are just after Christmas, and it seems like ages since we've seen you. So that's really why we wanted, partly why we wanted to catch up with you. So.
I'll be back as quickly as I possibly can, as I humanly can.
And banging on the gaffer's door saying, give me a game.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, good luck with that, and obviously if you do get any news which is positive, then obviously we can maybe catch up with you in the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
Alright, cheers.
No problems.